All right, everyone, get ready, because today we're diving deep into attracting success.
Not just chasing after it,
Right.
but actually becoming the kind of person who just radiates that magnetic pull.
Becoming a magnet for success.
Yeah, think of it like building a life that draws success to you, like a beacon in the night.
I love that.
It's like shifting from seeing success as this finish line way out there to seeing it as this constant flow.
Ooh.
Like imagine a river,
Yeah.
constantly moving, and you're learning to navigate it and ride those currents and just let it carry you forward.
I love that image.
Oh.
And speaking of flow, one of the first things that really jumped out at me from all this material is the idea of taking ownership.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not about blaming ourselves when things go wrong, but realizing that we're the captains of our own ships.
Exactly. We hold the compass and the rudder.
Yeah.
And there's this story that I think really brings this home. There was this woman stuck in this high-paying corporate job, miserable but afraid to leave.
I can relate.
Turns out her dream was to open a bookstore. But she thought about it for years. It wasn't until she really took ownership of that desire and actually made a plan that things started to shift for her.
It's like she was finally charting her own course instead of just drifting along on someone else's map.
Exactly.
But how do we even begin to plot our own success journey?
Goals, my friend, goals.
Okay.
These aren't just wishes we toss out into the universe.
Yeah.
They're the concrete destinations that we mark on our map, the coordinates that guide every decision we make.
So goals are like our navigation system.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
But what is it about the act of setting goals that makes it so powerful?
Well, there's something almost magical about putting pen to paper,
Yeah.
about articulating those desires in a way that's tangible. It's like focusing a lens, bringing your subconscious mind into alignment with your conscious intentions.
And don't successful people talk about reviewing those goals every single day, keeping them top of mind?
It's not just about setting them and forgetting about them. It's about keeping them front and center, reminding yourself where you're headed every morning and every night.
Yeah.
It becomes this ritual, this constant reaffirmation that you are committed to that vision.
So we've got our sights set on those inspiring goals, but we all know it takes more than just wishing to get there, right?
Right.
There's this word that we often try to avoid: discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah.
It's not always the most glamorous part of the journey,
For sure.
but it is the bridge that connects those dreams to tangible results. Think of it like building this magnificent structure.
Yeah.
Each act of discipline, each choice that aligns with your goals is another brick laid steadily bringing that vision to life.
It's those small, consistent actions day after day that build that foundation for lasting success.
That's it.
But let's be real.
Yeah,
Discipline can be tough.
it can be.
It's easy to get sidetracked, lose motivation, fall back into old habits. How do we stay on track, especially when our minds are constantly bombarded with distractions and doubts?
That's where mindset comes in. Your mind is a garden. Whatever you plant there will grow.
Okay.
So nurture it with positive thoughts, empowering beliefs, and a relentless focus on your vision.
So if negativity is like weeds choking our success,
It is.
how do we cultivate a mindset that actually supports our growth?
Well, it's about being mindful of what we're feeding our minds.
Wow.
Are we consuming media that inspires and uplifts us?
Right.
Or are we letting negativity and fear kind of seep in through the cracks?
Yeah.
Are the people we're surrounding ourselves with encouraging our growth, or are they subtly undermining our beliefs?
It's like we're choosing who and what we allow into our mental garden,
You got it.
creating that environment that supports our growth and weeding out anything that hinders it.
Yeah.
And speaking of environment, one thing that really stood out to me in all of these sources was the power of habits.
Oh, habits are everything.
Yeah.
Habits are the building blocks of our lives. They determine our actions, our reactions, ultimately our results. Cultivating successful habits is like laying down the tracks for a high-speed train.
Okay.
It sets you up for effortless momentum toward your goals.
So instead of relying on willpower alone,
Yeah,
which can be fickle and fleeting,
absolutely.
we're creating systems that make success almost automatic.
Yeah.
What are some of those key habits that successful people swear by?
Well, waking up early is a big one.
Yeah.
And it's not about depriving yourself of sleep. It's about giving yourself a head start on the daytime to plan, prioritize focus before the world's demands start flooding in.
I see.
Then there's exercise.
Right.
It's not just about physical health. It's about mental clarity,
Yeah.
energy resilience.
And of course, continuous learning.
Absolutely.
The world is evolving at warp speed.
It is.
So we need to be constantly expanding our knowledge and skills.
Successful people are voracious learners. They read, they listen to podcasts, they attend seminars, they seek out mentors.
They never stop learning.
They're always on the lookout for new information and insights that can help them grow. They understand that the moment you stop learning is the moment you start falling behind.
And speaking of mentors, let's talk about the power of surrounding yourself with the right people.
Oh, that's huge.
It's like that saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Right.
If we want to attract success, we need to be really intentional about who we allow into our inner circle.
Absolutely. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, who support your growth.
Yeah.
People who believe in your vision and encourage you to reach your full potential.
It's like creating this network of support. A team of people who are all striving for excellence in their own lives.
Yeah.
And who want to see you succeed as well.
Absolutely.
And finding a mentor, someone who's already achieved what you aspire to,
Yeah.
that can be incredibly valuable.
It can be.
They can offer guidance, share their experiences, help you navigate those inevitable challenges that come with any journey worth taking.
Like a shortcut. Yeah. Helping you avoid common pitfalls and accelerate your progress.
This is also inspiring.
It is.
But I think it's also important to acknowledge that success isn't just about external achievements or financial wealth.
So true.
It's about something much deeper, isn't it?
Absolutely. True success is about living a life that's aligned with your values, a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. It's about making a positive impact on the world and leaving a legacy that you're proud of.
So it's not just about what we achieve. It's about who we become in the process.
Exactly.
It's about cultivating qualities like integrity, compassion, resilience.
Yes.
It's about living a life of purpose, a life that matters.
A life that matters. And that brings us to a concept that's often overlooked in our pursuit of success. Persistence.
Persistence.
Yeah, you can have all the talent, all the goals, all the right habits in the world, but without persistence, it can all kind of crumble, when things get tough.
When the going gets tough.
Exactly. Persistence is that fuel that keeps the engine running, even when you hit those inevitable roadblocks, detours.
Setbacks.
Yeah, setbacks, exactly. It's that unwavering belief that you have that your vision is worth fighting for, even when you hear that doubt whispering in your ear.
It's like I'm thinking of Colonel Sanders going from restaurant to restaurant, getting rejected over 1,000 times before someone finally said yes to his chicken recipe.
Imagine that.
1,000 no's.
Can you imagine giving up after 999?
Oh my gosh, no.
We wouldn't have KFC today if he had.
Right.
It's a testament to the power of not letting those setbacks define you, but using them as fuel to propel you forward.
So many people overestimate what they can achieve in a year, but they underestimate what they can do in a decade.
That's so true.
Success is rarely a sprint. It's a marathon.
It is.
And persistence is what keeps you moving towards that finish line.
It's not about intensity. It's about consistency.
Yeah.
Showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're not seeing those immediate results.
Right.
That's what separates the dreamers from the doers.
And this brings up another really crucial point. Taking care of ourselves along the way.
Yes.
You talk a lot about health as a fundamental pillar of success.
It's true. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're burnt out, stressed, and neglecting your well-being, you won't be able to enjoy any of it.
Yeah.
Successful people understand that their physical and mental health are their most valuable assets.
So we're talking exercise, healthy eating, prioritizing sleep.
Yes, yes.
But it's also about managing stress, practicing gratitude,
Absolutely.
cultivating that positive outlook.
It's about having the energy and the vitality to pursue your goals and show up fully in all areas of your life. It's about being present, engaged, and able to handle the inevitable ups and downs that come with any ambitious journey.
So we're taking care of our bodies, we're fueling our minds with positivity, and we're relentlessly pursuing our goals.
Yes.
But in today's rapidly changing world, it seems like continuous learning is more crucial than ever.
Absolutely. What worked yesterday might be completely irrelevant tomorrow.
Right.
Successful people are constantly seeking new knowledge, new skills, new perspectives. They understand that the world is a classroom, and every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow.
So it's about stepping out of our comfort zones embracing new challenges, and being willing to adapt and evolve as the world around us changes.
Growth can be uncomfortable for sure.
It can.
But it's in that discomfort that the real magic happens. It's where we discover those hidden strengths, push past our limiting beliefs, and expand our capacity for greatness.
You also talk a lot about integrity.
Oh, huge.
That's a big one, right?
Huge. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
Right.
It's about aligning your actions with your values, being honest in your dealings, treating others with respect and fairness.
It builds trust.
It does.
Which is essential in any relationship, whether personal or professional.
Absolutely.
People are drawn to those they can rely on.
Yes.
Those who are authentic and true to their word.
Integrity is like this magnetic force.
Yeah.
It attracts the right people and the right opportunities into your life. It creates a solid foundation for lasting success.
Okay. With all this talk about growth, learning, building relationships, staying true to ourselves, it sounds like communication skills are pretty darn important too.
Absolutely.
No matter what field you're in, your ability to communicate effectively can really make or break you.
It's true. It's about articulating your ideas clearly and persuasively listening attentively to others, building rapport and connection.
So it's not just about speaking, it's about really connecting with others.
Yeah.
Understanding their perspective, finding that common ground.
Absolutely. And being able to inspire, motivate, and influence others is a powerful skill that can open doors and create opportunities.
I think public speaking is a fantastic way to sharpen those skills.
It is.
Even if you're not in a field that requires it, the ability to articulate your thoughts clearly and confidently in front of others is just a valuable asset in any area of life.
It's a muscle that gets stronger with practice. The more you put yourself out there, the more comfortable and confident you become.
Okay, all of this is incredible, but how do we stay focused on our goals and avoid getting sidetracked in a world that is constantly vying for our attention?
Focus is everything. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Successful people are masters of eliminating distractions.
Right.
And prioritizing their time and energy.
I love the idea of time blocking.
Yes.
Setting aside specific chunks of time for important tasks
Sure.
and being ruthless about shutting out distractions during those blocks.
Multitasking is a myth.
Yeah.
Your brain can't truly focus on multiple things at once. It's far more effective to give your full attention to one task at a time, complete it to the best of your ability, and then move on to the next one.
And that ties back to knowing when to say no.
It does.
Right.
Yeah.
We only have so much time and energy.
We do.
So we have to be really strategic about where we invest them.
Every time you say yes to something,
Yeah.
you're saying no to something else.
That's true.
Successful people are just as proud of what they don't do as they are of what they do.
I love that.
They understand that saying no to good opportunities allows them to say yes to great ones.
So powerful.
They protect their time and energy fiercely.
Now this next one is really intriguing: visualization.
Woo, yes.
We touched on it briefly before.
Yeah.
But tell me more about how our minds can actually help us attract success.
Your mind is so powerful, it doesn't know the difference between what is vividly imagined
Wow.
and what is real. So when you visualize your goals with clarity, with emotion, with detail, you're essentially programming your subconscious mind to make them happen.
So we're not just daydreaming here.
No?
We're creating a blueprint for success in our minds.
Exactly.
A roadmap that guides our actions.
Yeah,
Attracts the right opportunity.
Joe, don't just see it, feel it, hear it, smell it, taste it, engage all of your senses in the visualization. The more vivid and emotionally charged your visualization is, the more powerful its effect.
And it's not just about visualizing the end result, right?
Right.
We should also be visualizing the process.
Yes.
The steps we need to take, the challenges we might encounter, how we will overcome them.
That's key. Visualize yourself taking action, working through those obstacles, and celebrating milestones along the way.
Okay.
This reinforces the belief that your goals are achievable and keeps you motivated even when things get tough.
I'm starting to see how all of these principles that we've discussed, goal setting, discipline, mindset, habits, relationships, self-awareness, risk-taking, patience, learning from failure celebration, balanced time management.
Wow, that's a lot.
They all work together to create this really powerful force for attracting success.
It's like weaving a tapestry. Each principle represents a different thread.
Yeah.
And when they're all woven together, they create this beautiful, intricate picture of a successful life.
It's not just about individual tips and tricks.
No.
It's about creating a holistic approach to life.
It is.
A way of being that attracts success naturally and effortlessly.
And remember, this journey is about becoming the best version of yourself.
Yes.
It's about living a life that's aligned with your values, a life that's meaningful, fulfilling, and makes a positive impact on the world.
Speaking of impact, we haven't talked much about the role of relationships in attracting success.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's not just about networking.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's about something much deeper.
You're absolutely right. Success is rarely a solo sport. It's about connecting with others, building genuine relationships, and creating a network of support that can lift you up, challenge you, and celebrate your wins.
It's about giving back, contributing to something bigger than ourselves, making a positive impact on the world around us.
And it all starts with being a good listener.
Yeah.
Truly paying attention to others, making them feel heard and valued.
I feel like so much of our communication these days is just superficial,
Yes,
transactional.
it is.
We need to get back to that genuine human connection,
Oh,
that
definitely.
sense of belonging and shared purpose.
And it's not just about what you can get from others. It's about what you can give.
That's a good point.
How can you add value to their lives? How can you support their dreams and aspirations?
It's about creating those win-win situations
Exactly.
where everyone benefits from the interaction.
Yes.
And that brings up another important point, follow-through.
Oh, yeah.
It's not enough to just talk the talk.
Right.
We have to walk the walk.
Be the person you'd want to do business with, be friends with, be in a relationship with.
Be the change you want to see.
Yes, be reliable, be trustworthy, be the kind of person that others can count on.
This has been an absolutely incredible deep dive.
It has
So much to think about and apply.
a lot to unpack.
I feel like we've barely scratched the surface.
Yeah.
But it's time to wrap up this episode.
Okay.
Any final words of wisdom before we say goodbye?
Remember, becoming the person who attracts success is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuous growth, learning, self-improvement. Embrace the process, be patient, and never stop believing in yourself. The world needs your unique talents and contributions.
So well said. It's not about reaching some arbitrary finish line. It's about becoming the best versions of ourselves and making a positive impact on the world.
Exactly. Now go out there and start attracting the success you deserve.
Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll be back soon with more insights and inspiration. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining.